Hello everybody and welcome to today's video. So today we are going to be doing something a little different. This is going to be my very first spooky Saturday. So in front of me I do have a spooky binder that me and Amanda just finished making. She helped me out a lot with this, basically did it all herself. So I appreciate that. I gave her some input and some things I liked, but she's the one who made this all happen. So I would tell y'all to go show her love, but y'all probably already do that since most of y'all come from her channel anyway. So yeah, before we get into this, I do want to say thank y'all very much. We just hit 500 subscribers a couple days ago. I'm not 100% sure what the exact amount is as of the upload of this video, but for that, I did just start my own Ko-fi, again with Amanda's encouragement and her help, which I really appreciate. So for 500 subscribers, if you go to my Ko-fi, which I will have linked in the description, go download some challenges, have fun with that. I hope y'all enjoy some of what's on there. Some of it is a little questionable. I'm not quite as creative as Amanda is, but you know, we're making it work and doing what we can. So there is that. If you saw my last video, it was a Wizard Wednesday. If you did not watch that video, go ahead and go check that out now. That was the second video in the Wizard Wednesday series. So go catch up on that if you haven't already. If you were there, I appreciate you tuning into this video as well. If you watched it, this is something Amanda pointed out to me. I think most of y'all were nice in the comments and didn't say anything about it and just let it slide. But I had this die I was using for most of the video. It is a D4, and I kept calling it a D3 over and over. So if you watched it and knew I was wrong, but you didn't point it out because you wanted to be nice, I appreciate that. So yeah, I do want to acknowledge that I made that mistake. Let's jump into this binder. Before we do any of the challenges or anything, I am going to show off the categories I have. Again, Amanda helped me design most of this. And then I will show off the challenges that I have in those categories. And then I'll explain how I'm going to play it, and we will jump right into it. Today we're going to be using $33 to play it, but again, that's going to wait a little bit. So let's show this off real quick. So we have this dashboard. Super cute. Thank you, Canva. We have office, self-explanatory. Right now, me and Amanda have an office that we're trying to save up things to help decorate it and stuff like that. So any money that gets saved in these challenges will go to that. We have gaming. The Nintendo Switch 2 is coming out soon, and I'm adamant on wanting to buy it. Amanda's a little against it, but I'm sure that we will be able to convince her in due time. Next, we have laptop. This one's kind of embarrassing. I have a laptop that I'm using, but it's been on its final legs for like a couple years now. So I think it's time for a new one, especially with me wanting to go back to school in the fall. I'm going to need that. We have a second dashboard. So to explain this, under behind the first dashboard, these are all going to be roll-in saves. So let me show this off real quick. For office, I have this one. And then under gaming, we have another one by Amanda. So this one is going to be obviously Halloween zombie like candy themed. So this one, you get a certain amount for each one. So what I'm probably going to do for this is I'm probably going to set them all to $1, and then I'll roll to decide how many of these we're going to cross off. Next, we have laptop. This one is going to be somebody else's challenge. So this one is going to be by Budget with Carly. So this is obviously a roll and save. It had these animals at the top. I thought it was super cute, Halloween themed. So it is fitting for this binder. And then everything behind the second dashboard is all going to be scratch and saves. So again, thank you, Canva. We have books. This year I'm trying to do a better job of reading more books. So I'm on my third book of the year, which I know isn't a lot for people that read pretty avidly, but I want to save up. That way I'm able to buy the books that I want to buy. This one is a Budget with Amanda challenge. It is art from Terrifier. Next is going to be music and merch. So I listen to a lot of bands and musicians, and I'm super into collecting vinyls, and I kind of want to do more to stock up on like band merch. So any of these challenges are going to go to that. This one is from Shades Budgets. So Amanda bought this one off her Etsy shop, I believe. So go check that out. Next is going to be our IKEA envelope. This is for things such as our bedroom, where we kind of want to work on getting new furniture and invest in that. So this one is going to be a 'Tis the Season from Budgeting with Lysandra. Again, I believe these are available on her Etsy shop, but I'm not 100% sure. Feel free to correct me in the comments if you do know where to find them. Next is going to be mortgage. Me and Amanda have been saving to move out eventually for a little bit now. If you've seen her videos, which I'm sure you have, you know that we have a home binder. Not quite paying a mortgage yet, but for the future. This one is also from Budgeting with Lysandra. So again, I'm not sure where to find these. These should be on our Etsy shop. Go ahead and browse that. Again, if there is a different location for them, feel free to leave that in the comments. This one, we printed out ourselves and then laminated, added the scratches ourselves. Same thing with the previous one, the 'Tis the Season. And last is clothing. This one is from What's Poppin' Sunshine. It is a Goosebumps cover, and then obviously there are certain amounts behind the scratchers. I want to say this is the same scenario where we printed it out and laminated it and then added the scratchers. Again, shout out to What's Poppin' Sunshine. I'm not 100% sure where to find this, but feel free to comment, leave that in there. Go check them out. I'm assuming that they have a shop somewhere. So there is that. For this binder, we are just going to work from the front and go one envelope at a time until we hit the back, or until we run out of money, whatever comes first. I will try to remember where we stopped, and then we will start on that next envelope in the next video. So yeah, I think that is going to be all I have for like the whole prelude to this video. So thank you for sticking around, and let's dive into this. We have the very first challenge. It is going to be this one. We're going to roll, just for now, a D4. I remembered the proper title. Just because it's the very first challenge. Again, we are playing with $33, so I don't want to run through it too quickly. So on our very first roll, we do have a 1. Next, we have gaming. So this, like I said, we're going to set every candy to $1. That way we can roll to decide how many candies we want to mark off on this. For this one, I'm going to roll a D6 just to keep things a little interesting. We have a 4, so we're going to mark off 4 of them and then add $4 to this challenge. 1, 2, 3, and $4 to that challenge. Again, this is mainly because the Switch 2 is coming out. So, you know, at this rate, we'll probably save up enough in like the next year. There's always stuff I want to buy or purchase. So laptop, this is a big one that I'm hoping to knock out soon enough. We are going to roll, I believe I have a D8 here. For this one, we are going to roll a D8. And we got 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and $7. Now we are going to our roll and save section. Again, the very first one is going to be books. So some of these specify, like this one specifies amounts 1 through 9. Some of these don't, so I'm not 100% sure what I'm getting myself into or how far we are going to be able to get. But I'm just going to choose a random spot for this. Also, unlike past videos, I do have Amanda's vacuum with her cute little auto on it. That way I can clean up whatever mess I make with this. Let's get to the very first one. It is going to be a 3. Nothing crazy, thankfully. We can still keep going for a little bit. So that is going to be 3. And we put that back in the envelope, and then we will vacuum some of this up really quick. Next, we have music and merch. Again, this is a super cute challenge. This is one that Amanda specifically ordered, and I stole it from her. All of this is either stuff Amanda got as freebies she created, or I just stole from her because she ordered it and she wanted it, but then I thought it was cute. And because she's so nice, she let me have it. This one saves 40. Again, not a specific range for it. So this one is going to be a 5, something light again. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So again, this one, I'm kind of in for a surprise, which is funny because I saw the amounts before I put the stickers on it, but I do not recall what is under each one. 2, 1, and 2. And we're going to throw this back off to the side. That one was for IKEA. This one is going to be for mortgage. Another 3. 1, 2, and 3. And then finally we are on to clothing, which is going to be the Goosebumps one. This one is going to be a 9, which, funny enough, I don't think I have $9 left, so this might be an IOU. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So we did fall exactly 1 short. Let me clean this off real quick, and then we will talk about that. Okay, so for that very last challenge, the Goosebumps challenge, we did fall $1 short. So at the start of the very next video, if I remember, I will probably write a note somewhere following this video. I did not bring any IOU cards with me. But at the start of the next video, we will start by stuffing that extra $1 that we are missing out on. And then we will go through the binder as usual. But yeah, that is going to be today for... That is going to be all for today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay tuned. I will have a Sunday savings coming up soon. If you know me and you've been active on my channel, you know that videos don't always go up the day that they're titled by. So, you know, no telling if that's going to be tomorrow or a few days from now. But hopefully we will have a Sunday savings up soon. And then another Wizard Wednesday before you know it. So stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. Check out my Ko-fi. Check out Amanda's channel. Yeah, thank you very much, and I will see y'all in next video.